summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now to the plate, John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. Jay behind 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game. And that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 21 homers, and 67 runs batted in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Margot is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Cole Hamels is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Anthony Alford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Hamels into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Now batting, Jake Lamb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. And even 20 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Echeverria now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Cole Hamels, as he would look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Jay, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. D-backs out in front, 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Pirela, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup in for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Standing in, Chase Headley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Perella aboard here at first with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Jay has a read on it. He's got it one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And a base hit. The first one of the game for the Padres. And he is in there.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went for a well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in time. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The shortstop,
Now at the plate, Franchy Cordero. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, David Peralta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Peralta can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he misses there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Alford's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Hit on the ground to short. And there's 1 away.
Right fielder, number 32, Anthony Alford.
Now at the plate, Anthony Alford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hamels is ready. First pitch on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hallo.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. So striding in, Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. It's in there for strike one. Two balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball three. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Alex Avila. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hey. 2-1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
3-2.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Adani Echeverria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Paul Hamels. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Sent on the ground out to second. Descalzo fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jose Pirela. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hallo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jay.
Right fielder, John Jay.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Jay brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he takes strike 2. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, David Peralta, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jordan Lyles is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
High and deep to left center field. Margot facing back to the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. 1 run is scored. And he's in there safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. Number 21 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Still only 1 out in the inning. missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Three and one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Asuaje is there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs lead it 8-1. Standing in, Francisco Mejia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hamels into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
2-2 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Jay. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, pitcher, Jordan.
Christian Villanueva will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Christian Villanueva.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Craig Stammen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Pitcher number 35, Cole Hamels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now is John Jay. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Headley trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One out, nobody on. Hit to short. To his left, Cordero. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So digging in now, Anthony Alford. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Skied into very shallow right. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Hallo.
So stepping in, Carlos Asuaje. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Hamels peers in. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Number 53 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 53.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And now pitch on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Asuaje scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Thomas.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jake Lamb. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
That's ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Alex Avila would be next. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Cordero comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Pirela. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Pollock on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in, Chase Headley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hamels has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, Headley is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 misses off the plate. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jose Torres comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Alex Avila, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. is a ball below the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one right down Main Street. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in now, Daniel Descalzo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Avila gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes a knee-high fastball. Torres has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Adeiny Echeverria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third. Into the box now, Cole Hamels. Softly hit here to the left side.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, John Jay, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Line softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
In now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Padres 1. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Nope,
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Pitcher, Jose Torres.
Corey Spangenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 50, Corey Spangenberg.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Randall Delgado answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Randall Delgado.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ball 2.
Nope. Inside, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was great all night long. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Anthony Alford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the 9th inning from Petco Park. It's now a 9-2 ball game. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Brad Hand comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. His career line against Brad Hand, he's just 2 for 9. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Perella ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, James Lamb.
At the plate, Jake Lamb. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Margot looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Friars 2. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Asuaje is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Brad Ziegler enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Brad Ziegler.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Lamb, ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Arizona took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Hamels earns win number 7 on the season. Dinelson Lamet permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial Trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park for 11 and 25 routes.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 10-2. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field, 4-1. Mike Foltynewicz got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Braves to a win against Colorado, 6-0. Michael Lorenzen got his second W of the season, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants, 4-3. The Nats got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins, 7-4. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 2-0. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 2-1. Marcell Ozuna really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 9-7. Marco Estrada pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 3-1. Xander Bogaerts was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 7-5. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Cleveland Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-5. Lance Lynn was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 2-0. The Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-2. Shohei Ohtani picked up win number 8 this year, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 6-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.